How Magic Johnson Changed the Los Angeles Lakers Forever. Introduction. The Los Angeles Lakers were already one of basketball's most iconic franchises. From the dominance of George Mikan in the early years to the brilliance of Jerry West and the dominance of Wilt Chamberlain, the purple and gold had built a legacy that defined greatness in the NBA. But by the late 1970s, that legacy had started to fade. The championships were not coming as often, the energy inside the arena felt lower, and even with a dominant center like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, something still felt missing. The Lakers were still respected, but they were no longer feared. Across the league, new teams were rising, new stars were emerging, and the NBA itself was searching for a new identity. Then came 1979, a year that would change everything forever. Part 1. The Boy from Lansing. Irvin "Magic" Johnson, Jr. was born in Lansing, Michigan on August 14, 1959. He grew up in a hard-working family where discipline, respect, and responsibility were core values. But from a very young age, Magic was different. Basketball wasn't just a game for him, it was a vision. While other kids focused on scoring, Magic focused on something deeper. He focused on control, timing, and awareness. Even as a child, he could see plays before they happened. He didn't just react to the game, he anticipated it. At Everett High School, his talent became impossible to ignore. Standing nearly 6 feet 9 inches tall, he had the body of a forward, but the mind of a point guard. That combination was unheard of at the time. He didn't just play basketball, he controlled it completely. And after one unforgettable performance that amazed fans and reporters, he was given a nickname that would define his entire life. They started calling him Magic Johnson. Part 2. Michigan State and the Rivalry Begins. At Michigan State University, Magic Johnson quickly became a national sensation. His passing ability, court vision, and leadership changed the entire team. But everything reached a new level in 1979, the NCAA championship game. Michigan State versus Indiana State. Magic Johnson versus Larry Bird. Two completely different players on one massive stage. Larry Bird was calm, disciplined, and precise. Magic Johnson was fast, expressive, and unpredictable. The entire country watched as two future legends faced each other for the first time. And when Michigan State won the championship, Magic Johnson officially became a national star. But more importantly, something much bigger was born, a rivalry that would define the NBA for the next decade. Part 3. The NBA Draft Shock. In 1979, the Los Angeles Lakers held the #1 overall draft pick, and they were facing a difficult decision. Because Magic Johnson was not a normal prospect. At that time, the NBA believed point guards had to be small, fast, and traditional. But Magic was 6'9". That alone made him controversial. Even experts questioned, how can a player this tall control an offense? But the Lakers saw something others didn't. They saw revolution. They saw the future of basketball. When Magic was drafted by the Lakers, it wasn't just a selection, it was a risk and a transformation of the entire sport. Part 4. Rookie Season and Final Heroics. From the moment Magic stepped onto the court, everything changed. The Lakers became faster, more creative, more unpredictable. Fast breaks became their identity. Magic would grab rebounds and instantly push the ball forward. No-look passes became his signature, and the entire team began to play with new confidence. At first, even Kareem Abdul-Jabbar needed time to adjust. A veteran superstar and a rookie point guard learning how to coexist. There were moments of adjustment, moments of confusion, but slowly,
chemistry began to form. Trust replaced hesitation, and system replaced chaos. Then came the 1980 NBA Finals against the Philadelphia 76ers. The Lakers were under pressure, and then disaster struck. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was injured before Game 6. The entire franchise was shaken. Everything now depended on a 20-year-old rookie. Magic didn't panic. He accepted the challenge, and in one of the greatest performances in NBA history, he started at center. Yes, center. He played every position on the floor: point guard, forward, center, leader. And by the end of the game, he had delivered 42 points, 15 rebounds, and 7 assists. The Lakers won the championship, and Magic Johnson became a legend overnight.
Part 5. The Birth of Showtime. After that season, the Lakers were no longer just a good team. They had transformed completely. A new identity was born: Showtime. At first, it wasn't an official system. It was a term used by commentators and media because what the Lakers were doing didn't look like normal basketball. It looked like entertainment. Fast breaks became art, passes became highlights, and every game became a performance. Magic Johnson controlled everything like a conductor. One look, one pass, and the entire court would shift instantly. The Forum in Los Angeles became a stage. Hollywood celebrities filled the front rows, and the Lakers became more than a team. They became culture. They became entertainment. They became Showtime. Part 6. Magic vs. Bird, an NBA revival. While the Lakers dominated the West, the Boston Celtics ruled the East, and Larry Bird stood at the center of it all. Magic vs. Bird became the greatest rivalry in basketball history. It wasn't just about winning games, it was about identity. Magic represented flair, speed, and creativity. Bird represented discipline, toughness, and precision. Their battles in the NBA Finals brought record-breaking television ratings. And slowly, the NBA was reborn. A league that was struggling with popularity suddenly became global entertainment. Attendance increased, viewership exploded, and basketball entered a new golden era. Magic and Bird didn't just compete, they saved the NBA.
Part 7.
Magic Johnson's play style and highlights era. As Magic Johnson's career progressed, it became clear that he was not just a great player, he was a completely new style of basketball. At 6 feet 9 inches tall, he played the point guard position in a way the NBA had never seen before. Most point guards focused on controlling the ball and setting up plays slowly, but Magic changed the entire concept of transition basketball. The moment the Lakers gained possession, everything became faster. One rebound, one quick pass, and the entire court would open up in seconds. Magic's most dangerous weapon was his vision. He didn't need time to read the defense because he already knew where every player would be. His no-look passes became legendary, often reaching teammates in positions that seemed impossible to predict. Defenders were constantly confused because Magic didn't play by traditional rules. He would fake passes in one direction and instantly switch the play to the other side of the court. This unpredictability made the Lakers unstoppable in fast break situations. The Showtime Lakers were built around this exact idea: turn defense into instant offense. Every defensive rebound from Kareem Abdul-Jabbar or James Worthy could turn into a highlight within seconds. Magic would push the ball forward, sometimes without even looking back, trusting his teammates to run the lanes. This style of play didn't just win games, it created entertainment. Fans came to the arena not just to see a team win, but to witness something unpredictable every single possession. Over time, Magic Johnson became the symbol of fast-paced basketball. His highlights from the 1980s are still widely watched today because they represent the birth of modern transition offense in the NBA.
Part 8.
The Showtime Lakers culture and Hollywood impact. As the Lakers continued to dominate, something unique started happening around the franchise. The team was no longer just a basketball organization, it had become part of Hollywood culture. The Forum in Los Angeles became one of the most famous sports arenas in the world. Every home game felt like a major entertainment event. The energy inside the arena was different from any other NBA team. Crowds were louder, the atmosphere was brighter, and the excitement was constant from start to finish. One of the biggest reasons for this transformation was the arrival of Showtime basketball. It was not just a playing style, it was a brand of entertainment. Hollywood celebrities began attending Lakers games regularly. Actors, musicians, and directors would sit courtside, making Lakers games part of the Los Angeles lifestyle. The presence of celebrities added a new level of attention to the team. Every game was broadcast like a major event, and every highlight was shared across television networks. The Lakers were no longer just representing basketball, they were representing entertainment itself. This cultural shift helped the NBA grow in popularity during the 1980s. The league started gaining national attention, and the Lakers became its most recognizable face. Magic Johnson stood at the center of all this change. His personality, smile, and style of play made him perfect for the spotlight. He didn't just perform on the court, he entertained millions watching around the world. The Showtime Lakers became more than a team. They became a symbol of Los Angeles itself. Glamorous, fast, exciting, and larger than life.
Final legacy. By the late 1980s, Magic Johnson had already changed everything. Multiple championships, a revolutionary style of play, and a franchise transformed forever. The Lakers were no longer just successful, they were iconic. But in 1991, everything came to a sudden stop. Magic Johnson announced his retirement after being diagnosed with HIV. The world was shocked. A career defined by joy, creativity, and dominance was paused. But his legacy never disappeared. He changed the point guard position forever. He redefined basketball entertainment, and he built the foundation of modern NBA culture. Even today, every fast break, every no-look pass, every Showtime highlight still carries his influence. Because Magic Johnson didn't just play basketball, he transformed it. And that is how he changed the Los Angeles Lakers forever. If you enjoyed this documentary, make sure to like this video, leave your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to Gold Banner Stories for more legendary sports documentaries. Press the bell icon so you never miss a story that shaped sports history. Thanks for watching, where every banner has a story.